Good evening, everyone. This is Anthony Wall Street Trader. It's 6:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday, September 13th, 2021. This is not financial advice. The video is intended for educational purposes only. Click the subscribe and the bell if you want to be notified of all the videos that come out, as well as click the thumbs up. Share the video if you want people to get awareness of RLC or iExec. Intraday updates are in the Twitter link below the video. Click on that if you want to see intraday market movements, major ones at least, and anything I'm planning to do in terms of my purchases or sales. So in the meantime, RLC US dollar, we had this kind of like line of support here. It's hard to tell if we sling back over it. A little bit of a diamond pattern here looking thing, but I'm not sure it's going to make it over. Feeling a little bearish a little bit on the RLC US dollar pair. I have to be honest with you guys. I mean, I could sit here and lie and say I'm bullish all the time. But, there is light at the end of the tunnel now. But if I zoom out, we'll stay in tune with what we're looking at here. If we do wind up going down from here, the next level of support, or at least strong support, is at 320. Not saying we're going down there. Please don't take that out of context. Just saying, if it does happen, then we will probably go down at 320. Now, let's look at RLC Bitcoin and Bitcoin itself, because those two can help us determine whether we're going to get that little boost back over this support line, which is currently resistance, or not. So, RLC Bitcoin pair, let's zoom out and take a look at what's going on here. Solid line of support, and it's a positive solid line of support. So I feel very comfortable knowing that RLC Bitcoin is in a positive trend here. So that's what you got to kind of look at when you're looking at this stuff. So we're still over this line of support, which is, we're only, a few basis points away here. I don't think this is anything to worry about. This is looking pretty good. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin itself. As I said, not just this video, multiple videos. We are in a chop. We're in a sideways consolidation. This is a miniature version of the consolidation that we saw after the May collapse of Bitcoin, where it oscillated between the high 29,000 to 40,000 through time. And let's go take a look at what that price action looked like. As you can see here, this was May. May came down, and in between this bright yellow line and this other yellow line on the bottom, this is how it oscillated. It kept going back and forth and gyrating. So now that's where we're doing right now. We're also doing this little gyration, pretty like, not exactly like a sine wave, but still, nonetheless, we are having our bottom and ceiling in place. So we will continue to see the sideways, yet slightly volatile price action, anywhere between 44,000 up to 47.5. So fairly significant, maybe close to a 10% move in between these lines. So, you got to kind of keep your eye on this stuff. As long as it stays within, we know we have some sideways action. So let's also take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Now that we know and assume that Bitcoin US dollar does nothing, well, Bitcoin dominance tells me that the altcoin market should do better than Bitcoin. So in the event that we have sideways action in Bitcoin, then logically you would say that altcoins should do better, generally speaking. Now, RLC, every crypto does something a little different than the other, but they generally follow the same trend in the altcoin market. So this is what I'm going to say here. I like the dominance pair going down for RLC. I like the RLC Bitcoin pair right now. I think it's still on a positive slope in terms of the the trend line support for RLC Bitcoin. So I have to be bullish on RLC US dollar, as slightly unbullish as it looks here. And we're going to have to see how this plays out. Again, this stuff is only down below the line over the last few hours to a day. And we have to see this part play out. So stay in touch on Twitter and let's see how this thing pans out. But right now, I think I'm slightly bullish. I'm not incredibly bullish on the short term. Long term, I'm very bullish on RLC, as you all probably know if you've heard these videos before. Anyway, I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye.